Hi, so I'm going to paint this door. I made this door out of MDF. I don't have any footage of that. I didn't record that. I lost it. I lost the footage. All right, let's get her done. It's your boy Jeremy. Welcome back to me making whatever I want. Today I'm painting this door that I hung in my tattoo studio. It's based off of a painting by Burt Grimm called Sundance. Anyways, this was a lot of fun. I built this door out of MDF panels that were a 1/4 inch thick. I cut the shape of the door out 3 times, and then I cut out the inside of one of those and I glued them all together. I painted that with white paint on the edges and the back, and then I drew the image with a red Ticonderoga pencil on the bare MDF panel, and I applied kills on top of that, and you can still see the red pencil through that enough to get an outline, which I did with a Sharpie. I actually think that I recorded all of that footage and I just lost it because yeah. As always, I'm using Dr. P.H. Martin Bombay India inks. I love them for their light fastness. They just never fade. And it's really easy to get really solid fields of color without any inconsistency. It is harder to do fades on this material. It's really easy on paper. It works just like watercolor on paper. But on the MDF, it's a little more tricky. But it can be done. I end up doing a mix of fading and just like a solid shadow outline, or edge rather. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a little bit. But yeah, this was super fun. I don't remember the dimensions of this, but it's probably 4 feet tall. And that's probably way off. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, it's a saloon style door. Hanging it ended up being a real pain, and like it doesn't really function the way that it's supposed to. But as long as nobody touches it, which nobody does but me or my wife Stephanie, so nobody really knows how terrible it actually is. It looks pretty. And here you can watch the ink start drying. This is my favorite part. I'm a really big fan of this song, and I could listen to this song all day. Sometimes I do, like I'll put this in my headphones. I know that sounds crazy, but there's videos on YouTube of this song that are, an hour long, and sometimes I just put it on and listen to it over and over again. And I was debating even doing narration on this video because watching it with just the song playing is wonderful to me. I even thought about just releasing another version of it where it's just music, because not everybody even cares what I have to say. But the whole point of me narrating is because I want to do more content. I really enjoy making content. I just don't have the time, which means I need to make time. Stop being so lazy, I guess, is probably what it is. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to start making more time to make content. I'm learning DaVinci Resolve, which is a free editing program, and it's really powerful and it's really fun to use so far. I'm really liking it. Everything I did before I did in iMovie, and it does the job, but also it has its limitations. But I really like DaVinci. Normally I do all my black first, and then I come back and do all of one other color. It's kind of like the same way that I eat my food on my plate. I just like I eat my green beans first, and then I eat all of my carrots, and then I eat the whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really eat that healthy, but yeah, I like to compartmentalize everything and just kind of have a method and a routine. In this case, though, this door was so big and it was just so wet everywhere, so I bounced around a lot. And I don't remember how long exactly this took. It was several hours over a couple of days, and I don't know how long it took. I think I worked a total of like 3 days on it. 3 whole days. I'm very excited. I have moved a lot of my sculpture materials and tools up to my tattoo studio, where I have a space that I can work that I just haven't really had a chance to because I don't have time. But again, I'm going to make time because I'm kind of tired of not making time for myself like that. And I want to do more of that. So I'm also going to film everything, but I'm very excited about doing some sculptural stuff and like making miniature things. And I'm also working on some Muppet style puppets right now, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to share all that crap. I hope like a year from now, I've actually uploaded some stuff and not just uploading another video a year from now or something. I hope I do what I say I'm gonna do, because I try to do that. I got to make puppet eyes the other day, and that was really fun. It was casting resin and molds. And I'm really into that kind of thing. I'd like to do more mold making and casting, and we'll see what we can get into. But yeah, I was just plugging away at this thing, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. I'm also like, I got to get a lot more comfortable with this. I got a new microphone. I don't know if you guys can tell my very small follower count that are familiar with these videos. Maybe you can tell a difference, but yeah. I also just want to get a little more comfortable doing this, like especially being on camera. That's why I'm recording this. Recording with a camera too. So I can kind of get used to that. Like, I just actually remembered I was doing that. because I've actually been hunched over and then just kind of like probably have my mouth open the whole time. I'm a bit of a mouth breather. Oh, I'll tell you what. I do remember when I was painting this that I think I was using that's a blue, not a blue green. And then I have a green. My favorite green is kind of a blue green. And then I'm pretty sure I ended up like I either painted a lot of the leaves in that blue instead of my green that I wanted to use. And I don't remember now. Like, I've been trying to figure it out in the video, like, and I just haven't been able to figure it out. But I remember there was something like that, and I was just like, honestly, too, like, I really screw up the brown when I do the skin tone on this. The brown from the Bombay line, the brown and the orange, I've said it before, they are terrible. Like, there's no amount of mixing them is going to make them consistent. Either that, or I just get really old, bad batches of the because it doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm just getting bad batches. Okay, I'm not trying to raw dog Bombay. I love Bombay. That reminds me of the Mighty Ducks, actually, Gordon Bombay. I love the Mighty Ducks. Anyways, so those leaves, I can't tell, maybe some of those leaves I actually painted with the blue instead of the green. And then looks like I've lost some footage here or something. Maybe, I don't know. Sorry about that. Give me a thumbs down for that confusion. Nobody wants to be confused. Also, let me know if you're interested in seeing other stuff, like what kind of painting. I really love to do these type of paintings, like the India ink paintings or watercolor, especially tattoo related images, and then sculptural stuff. I love making miniature stuff. I have some plans to make some architectural style sculptures pretty soon. I'm definitely going to be finishing up some puppets. There's like a couple singers, like entertainers that I want to create puppets of because I just think it would be fun. I think it would be fun to give some away. But yeah, let me know what kind of projects that you're interested in seeing, because I'm really interested in trying a lot of different stuff. Or not, I don't know. Maybe everybody gives me ideas and then I'm like, I don't like any of those and I'm just going to do whatever I feel like anyway, which is definitely going to be the case. But I'm just saying, like, also there's things that I just haven't thought of yet that I don't even know I'm interested in. I feel like every new medium or craft or something, like I see somebody on YouTube doing a certain something like lino cut or working with clay, like pottery, or otherwise even like sculptural stuff, oil painting, watercolor, acrylic. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Fill in the blank with any number of different art projects. Just list them in the tell me what you think. So when I got done with this, I end up sealing it with marine varnish, and the brand is called, it's either Epiphanes or Epiphany. And I don't know. Here it is. But yeah, a buddy of mine, Mike, he introduced me to this stuff. And I love it for sealing these things. And then I feel like the more oxygen that gets into the container, so every time you open it, in other words, it gets a little more of a tea stain or like coffee stain look to it. It gets a little darker. And then it's probably going to do that over time. I would imagine it's going to like brown over time, which in the case of like this door and it not being like a piece of fine art that somebody's paying a lot of money for, I don't really care that it does that. I think it adds character and I like it. And also it looks like those old, coffee stained flash sheets in that regard over time. So that's kind of cool. Speed up that process. But yeah, you can see the brown, like how much I screwed it up. It just got away from me so much, and I was just, at this point, I'd put so much time into it that it wasn't even worth being frustrated about, because I was like, what am I going to start over now? And obviously I didn't do that. And so far I'm the only one who seems to even care that it's screwed up. Yeah, I'm going to try to upload a video a week, and we'll see if I can stick to that, because I'm pretty loserly. Here I am applying the finish that I told you about. So after this, I'll give you a look at what it looks like hanging in the shop. And then hopefully I'll see you next week. And if I don't see you next week, if you don't see me next week, give me another thumbs down. Like, unsubscribe. There she blows. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.